Hey everybody, welcome to the probably second to last update on this layout before it's done. It's been about 5 months since the last update in terms of what I've uploaded to YouTube here. I have a Facebook page that I upload the progress from every work session we do. So if you're not already on my Facebook, check out the Wandering Spruce on Facebook, but so to get almost weekly updates. But I wanted to do this one last update. I tried to get this out before the end of the year, but didn't quite make it. There was a couple things we wanted to finish on the layout before I posted this video. So we're 5 days behind. Sorry about that. I wanted to get this out before the end of the year. But here's kind of what we've done since the last time you saw the layout here on YouTube. Not too much over here in terms of what's actually on the layout, but my modeling partner, Kevin, has actually started the mill. It's looking really, really good. We put it on the layout this morning to see how it looks. It's looking really good. He took it back home to finish it. So he just has the base modeling done, but lots more to do on that. The mill could probably take 3 months to build. We're trying to do it in about 4 weeks. So not too much there. One thing we have done that's new all along the layout here is this morning, the glue's still actually drying, but all of this debris all along the edge here of the water, seaweed, algae, driftwood that floated up. We also added all the barnacles here on the poles all along there. All barnacles, oysters, mussels that would grow all along there. Also algae going up the side of the retaining wall there. Added all this dock details. This is still preliminary details. We have a lot more to do, but this is just kind of our first pass there. Called tires there on the front of the dock. We still haven't finished the interior of this building. That's on our to-do list, but we did add some details all along there. Coming back here for a second, we finished all the details here in the center of the track in terms of like the abandoned rail and some wood piles there in the middle. Let me pull back a little bit real quick to give you a wide shot. You get a sneak peek of the water tower and the coal bunker over there, but I'm going to pan over to this area here that was completely unscenic in last video. Finished the cabin and got all the surrounding scenery done. Got that completely integrated into the scene. There is a light in there. It might be kind of hard to see. Maybe if I go in close, yeah, you can kind of see it in there, flickering now. So we're going to get a guy playing the banjo and a little bit more details on the front of that cabin. This scene is just about presentable now. And panning back over here, I'm going to pull back out. You can kind of see here we have, last time you saw this was very, very rudimentary, but now it's very, very established and almost done. In fact, it might even be done. Got the coal bunker all done there, some stuff there on the stump. In the last 4 or 5 months, we really have focused on just details. Just adding, figures are actually on the layout now. These 2 figures are painted by a friend of mine down in Australia called Ian, and he did just every single figure he does is just fantastic. And yeah, his figures are just the best. Pulling back out now. Again, all the area around the engine shed was not done last time you guys saw this, but it's pretty close to being done. Got this big wood pile all set there, a junk pile here. The interior of the engine shed is all done. All the lights and details are all done in there. Really happy with how the engine shed turned out. All the details around the engine shed. Pulling back out real quick to show you the waterfront. So this morning's work session, today is Sunday, January 5th. This work session, we prepared everything we needed to do to pour the water next work session. So that's what we're going to do. Next time you see this layout, all the water all along here is all going to be poured, all the resin. It's a very, very stressful step, but it's kind of the next step. And that kind of signifies that we are nearing completion of this layout. So going back up here real quick, last time you saw this lift tower to the mine was not there, so that's all done and in place and detailed. We need to get a couple figures up there, and also a mine cart for this guy to be pushing, so he's not just pushing on the air. That's all done up there. Got the switchback going up there. And this area is all finished now too. Last time you saw this, none of this junk or debris or scenery is all done through here. So that's all done. Pulling back, got a boat that's been abandoned and some junk down in there. We're gonna be putting this rowboat with a fisherman out here on it, probably a little bit further out than there. We need something kind of like that right there. Out here. That's all new and almost done. And coming around to this side, this trestle scene is almost unchanged. Oh, actually, we put some bears up in here, up in there. Actually, before I go back, there's put some deer here too that I missed. We got some deer all looking at something over there. Those are cool. So this, other than those bear, I think these are all unchanged. I don't know if you saw this, but also we put a bald eagle up there in that dead tree, which is kind of cool. And then as we go up this cliff, there's also a family of deer, or elk or something. I don't know what they are, but they're living up there. And now coming back, this is where there's been a lot of change on the layout. This camp has been, like the layout of the camp is finished. In terms of where the buildings are going to go, those are all glued in place. Got the chicken coop over here with the axe right next to the chicken coop. A little scary. I think that makes the chickens a little nervous. But these bunkhouses are all glued in place. Figure here, all these figures have been done by Ian, except for the blacksmith here, who was done by Kevin, my modeling partner. And last time you saw this blacksmith shop, it had all the siding on it, and we decided we wanted it to be more of an open blacksmith shop so you could see more about what was going on in the inside. So we kind of ripped all the walls off. Roof is still removable. You can still get a view of what's inside there. We need to add lights to the blacksmith shop. It's a little dark in there. Eventually we'll get lights. And you can kind of see the camp is really coming along. You got a clothesline back there with clothes drying and some junk all along the cliff face. Got lighted interiors on the bunkhouses. And kind of like a little junkyard / work area over here. Kind of a fun little Easter egg there on the blueprints. It's a Roman Colosseum type blueprints. They're a little too small to actually make out what it is, but just thought it'd be a little fun Easter egg to put on there. All this junk, it's coming along. And not much of anything has changed up here, except we got some figures, again painted by my friend Ian. Got some figures on that logging donkey. And that's about it. This last 10% really is 90% of the work on these types of layouts. All the details and little bits, like for example, coming around the back to the other side, we got a hobo here sitting underneath this big oak tree. That's where I would want to hang out right there. So yeah, we are in a mad dash to finish as much as we can on the layout before our first public display down in Costa Mesa, California, at the Orange County Convention Center, or Orange County Fairgrounds, sorry, in February, actually Valentine's Day weekend. So that'd be the first public display of this layout. We're trying to get it. I don't think it'll be quite 100% finished by then, but it's going to be darn near close and pretty presentable by then. So I think that just about does it. Hopefully that opening scene I did, filming the engine coming out of the engine shed and going up to the logging landing, turns out good. I've never tried to film something like that. So this video is taken after I filmed those, but before I edited it. So hopefully it turned out good. So anyway, do one last wide shot here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I'm sure the next time you see this layout, it'll be just before we take it to the show. So whatever we get done before the show is what the next video will be. And that'll probably be in mid-February. So keep an eye out for that. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. All right, guys. Bye.